Well, you're looking now at the funeral for Captain Sir Tom Moore. It was held earlier today in Bedford, England. A small private affair for the Second World War veteran who raised tens of millions of dollars in the fight against the pandemic. Our Dominic Velitis brings us the latest from Bristol, England.
This was a private funeral, a small affair due to COVID restrictions. Only 8 close relatives, Sir Tom's 2 daughters, his 4 grandchildren and 2 sons-in-law attended. That said, representatives of the armed forces were on hand today to perform ceremonial duties in recognition of Sir Tom's army service and his close links to the military. And as his coffin was carried to the chapel by 6 soldiers from the Yorkshire Regiment, a C-47 Dakota, part of the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, performed a flypast. Shortly after that, a firing party of 14 each fired a volley of 3 rounds. The service itself opened with a rendition of You'll Never Walk Alone, which Sir Tom recorded as a charity single with others last year, which you may remember got to #1 in the charts during Britain's first lockdown. And then, of course, there were plenty of tributes from his family, including this one from his daughter, Lucy Teixeira.
Daddy, I am so proud of you. What you achieved, your whole life, and especially in the last year. You may be gone, but your message and your spirit lives on.
Sir Tom is perhaps best remembered for raising $57 million for National Health Service charities, a fundraising effort which inspired others to raise cash for the NHS and other charitable organisations. But he was also someone who became a symbol of hope for this country and others around the world during the pandemic, something that was recognised by the Queen, who knighted him back in July. CBC caught up with him at the time and asked him about his fundraising. Here's what he had to say.
I think that this is something absolutely special, because I feel that by doing this, we've brought a lot of countries together again, and really that's what it should be, because we should all be friends together, and I hope this goes on and on and on.
Certainly, Sir Tom's name will live on. Since his fundraising efforts and his rise to fame, buses, boats and trains have all been named after him. And there are plans too to plant trees around the world in his honour, including in India, where he served during the Second World War. Dominic Velitis, CBC News, Bristol, England.